In the quiet hour before the wind remembers its name, I stand on the stone ridge, feeling the hush beneath my feet. There the earth steadies my shaking breath, and the sky opens like a slow-moving river of pale blue fire. I wait, letting the stillness rise through me, letting the silence teach me how to unclench the hidden corners of my soul. I've carried too many echoes of broken voices, too many shadows that pretended to be true, too many footsteps of worry pacing in circles inside my chest. But here, on the ridge where the world breathes deeper, I learn again that strength is not noise and trust is not a thunderclap. It is a soft current running beneath everything, steady as a root drinking water in the dark. Around me, whispering of the one who holds the unseen foundations, the one who sets the rhythm of the tides and knows the quiet rebellion of each swelling wave. And I feel it, a still anchor inside me, the calm that lives beneath storms, a refuge carved from something older than my. People rise and fall like dust, glimmering in a shaft of light. Voices promise gold but crumble into sand. Walls built by trembling hands lean with the weight of time. But the truth beneath my ribs does not move, does not bend, does not fracture beneath pressure. It stands like a cliff, untouched by the pounding surf, a silent strength that says rest, let go, return to the quiet. I've trusted in things that were hollow, leaned on shoulders that dissolved when the winds changed, placed my hope in the shifting brightness of human praise. But their weight is a feather, the scale hardly trembles beneath them. Only the unseen rock beneath my feet holds me upright. So I pour out my heart like water on warm soil, letting it sink into something that understands me, something that listens even when I cannot speak. There is a refuge here, deeper than shelter, more enduring than stone, a sanctuary carved inside my spirit, where fear loses its teeth and pride loses its crown. The world shouts of power, builds towers out of smoke, chases fireflies as if they were stars. But the quiet ridge knows better. It knows that true strength is patient, that true honor is gentle, that true love is steady as a river that never demands to be seen. In the fading amber light, I hear the whisper again, soft, clear, resolute. All power flows from the source, all kindness lives in the hands that shape the dawn. And I breathe it in like warm wind through tall grass, feeling its weight settle into my bones. Night begins to gather over a slow curtain of velvet blue. But I do not fear the darkness, I know the ridge will hold, and the stillness will stay with me even when shadows rise. My trust is not a flickering candle, it is a quiet flame sheltered deep, unmoved by the howl of the wind. So I stand here, the world dimming, the stars waking, and I let the silence finish its work. I let the calm settle like dust on my skin. I let my heartbeat remember the rhythm that was always meant to guide me. If the earth trembles, if the voices rage, if the cliffs crumble into the sea, still I will hold on to this steady light within, this place where my soul learns to rest and knows that it is safe. For the ridge is not merely stone, it is a promise, a quiet assurance woven into the wind, a reminder that strength belongs to the one who shaped the rivers, who carved the valleys, who whispers peace into shaking hearts. And here in this stillness, I learn again who carries me. I learn again where my hope lives. I learn again that love, enduring and patient, is the truest shelter my spirit will ever know. So let the world rise before the horizon, let the waves rise, learns its first shape. Let the mountains shift beneath the shifting before the morning sky wind begins. The quiet inside me remains the sand. The calm does not break. I wake with stillness on the stone ridge is where my soul returns, stretching through my chest like roots searching for hidden water. The night has been long, full of thoughts that wandered like distant campfires flickering on empty plains. But now the dawn approaches, tender and slow, and I rise to meet it with open hands. The air is dry but alive, carrying the scent of earth waiting to bloom. My soul mirrors it, feeling the same ache, that parched desire for something pure, something steady, something bright enough to guide me through the shadows that try to claim the edges of my heart. I walk toward the rising light, each step settling the dust behind me, each breath pulling the cool morning into my bones. I whisper to the wind, not in ritual, not in desperation, but in honest yearning, a confession of how much I need the quiet strength that lives beyond what I can see. In the vastness of the waking sky, I remember the warmth I felt before, that glow that wrapped around my spirit like soft fire, lifting the weight from my shoulders, teaching me that love, when true, does not scorch but gently restores. It is that warmth I chase again, the light I hold on to, when the world trembles with noise and the desert tries to steal my breath. Even here in a land of cracked earth and quiet echoes, I feel a presence more nourishing than rain. It fills the hollow spaces within me, the places where fear once slept, where loneliness once carved its name. I close my eyes and let the tenderness rise, a soft flame that refuses to die, a reminder that I am watched, known, and held by something older than the mountains and more patient than the tide. My voice lifts with the dawn, not loud, not forced, but like a river beginning to wake after winter. Gratitude pools within me, for breath, for hope, for the unseen hands that keep my spirit from collapsing into dust. In the glow spreading across the sky, I find a freedom that feels like wings opening inside my chest, a quiet joy that hums beneath my heartbeat. The harsh winds of the night try to twist my thoughts into knots, whispering doubts through the canyons of my mind. They spoke of scarcity, of abandonment, of fading strength, but they were wrong. My soul is not abandoned, my hope is not fragile. I am dry soil waking to the promise of rain, and every dawn reminds me that my thirst will not be my undoing, for the well I draw from does not fail. I rest beneath the first warm rays, letting them touch my face, feeling the reassurance woven into their glow. Like gentle hands, they lift my chin from the dust and tell me there is still more life waiting to bloom within me. And I believe it, because something deep in my spirit stirs, something ancient and unbroken, calling me to hope again. The world around me begins to shift, birds waking in the high rocks, the sand shimmering beneath the sunrise, the breeze carrying the first hints of warmth. Everything feels renewed, as if the earth itself joins my quiet longing and breathes out a hymn of gratitude. I stand in that fragile, holy silence and let its truth settle into me. My hands rise slightly, not in ritual, but in simple human expression, a gesture of surrender to peace, a reaching for what is unseen but deeply felt. I hold the moment, treasuring the calm that spreads through me, the assurance that my soul is known, that my thirst matters, that my longing is not wasted in the desert air. When shadows return, and they will, I will remember this dawn. I will remember how the light touched my spirit before it touched the horizon, how love found me in my dryness, how hope whispered through the wind when everything else fell silent. I will cling to that quiet strength, to the tenderness that anchors me, to the flame that rises even in the coldest nights. My soul follows close to that warmth, drawn like a bird to the branches that promise safety from the storm. And when the day grows long, there are and the heat presses down on my shoulders, I will hold the memory of this morning wind, the way it carried peace to me, the way it reminded quiet voices, speaking things meant to unsettle the soul. On those nights I walk slowly beneath the iron trees, their branches twisted like old stories, their shadows long and shifting across the ground. The wind moves through them, carrying whispers that echo the thoughts I try to outrun. I hear words wrapped in secrecy, the kind that bend truth until it splinters, the kind that rise like smoke from distant fires lit by hands eager for chaos. But even beneath the branches of fear, my spirit refuses to break. There is something steady beneath my ribs, a quiet resilience that grows each time the darkness tests my steps. The night deepens and the world around me narrows into silhouettes and murmurs. I feel the sting of unseen arrows, not of wood or iron, but of doubt, of falsehood, of intentions hidden behind gentle tones. These arrows strike softly at first, glancing off my skin, but they try again and again to reach the places where I am soft. Yet even as they fly, I sense another presence moving through the trees, not loud, not forceful, but strong enough to bend the whispering winds. There is a hush that follows it, a stillness shaped like protection, like a shelter woven from unseen hands. I breathe it in, and it settles over me like early morning mist. I walk deeper into the forest, and the path curves beneath my feet, like a river learning to flow again. The branches arch above me, forming a fragile cathedral of wood and shadow. And for a moment I feel the weight of fear loosen from my shoulders. The darkness is not gone, but it no longer feels like a predator, it simply is. And I somehow am unbroken. Voices rise again, distant but piercing, plans whispered in corners, plots sharpened in silence, intentions tied together with threads of envy and pride. But as they craft their hidden fires, I realize something: their flames are small, temporary, flickering against the vastness of the sky that stretches above the treetops. The truth, like the dawn, cannot be stolen by shadows, no matter how deeply they try to bury it. I pause at the edge of a clearing where moonlight spills across the grass like melted silver. The forest quiets, as if listening for something older than itself. In that silence I sense a force moving quietly, exposing every false arrow, every sharpened word, every hidden snare. Not by violence, but by illumination, a gentle revealing that turns secret harm into harmless dust. Those who once walked boldly in darkness find their steps tangled in their own shadows. Their whispers collapse under the weight of truth. Their arrows splinter before they reach their mark. The snares they set for others tighten around their own intentions until they cannot move without feeling the consequences of what they crafted. I watch all this unfold like a storm passing over distant hills, powerful but far away, leaving the earth washed and breathing again. A strange peace fills me, not born from triumph, but from understanding that justice woven by unseen hands is softer than rage and stronger than fear. The wind shifts and the forest breathes with me. The iron trees, once rigid with tension, now sway gently, their branches singing a low rustling hymn. Their whispers are no longer warnings, but reminders that truth has roots deeper than deception, that light finds even the narrowest cracks, that no shadow can swallow a soul that refuses to bow to fear. I step into the silver glow of the clearing, letting it rest on my skin like cool water after a long journey. My heart beats steady, my breath grows calm for the first time tonight. I feel the fullness of being protected from dangers I cannot see. To you my voice rises like words I cannot understand, climbing quiet hills. Hope rises quietly. You are the one who gathers every whisper and prayer, collecting them like seeds in your open hand. Doesn't demand, letting none fall for God. With blessed is the fire, it simply glows, lighting a small circle around my feet. The one you bring into the shelter of your courts, the one who finds rest beneath the weight of your holiness. Their satisfaction pours like fresh water, and the beauty of your house becomes the place where the weary heart remembers its own strength. You answer us with deeds of awe, O God of our salvation, the hope of every distant shore and every trembling boundary of the earth. By your power you set the mountains in their places, as though shaping them from the silence before sunrise. You still the roaring of the seas, the swelling of their waves, and the violent noise of the nations within themselves. Where morning dawns and where evening falls, the world stands in wonder beneath the wide echo of your presence. The farthest fields unseen by human eyes awaken to the sound of your footsteps passing gently over them. You visit the earth with tenderness, watering it until it softens, opening its heart and surface so it may breathe again. You enrich it with flowing streams, filling its furrows with the promise of life. Every valley you touch becomes a cradle of abundance. You bless the growing season with generous hands. The land drinks deeply from the rain you pour. The soil grows heavy beneath the weight of new harvest. You soften the ridges with showers, soothing every broken edge until the ground receives seed like a long-awaited embrace. And as the seed dies into life, you crown the year with Your paths drip with abundance, leaving traces of blessing, even where the earth is worn and tired. The wilderness receives your kindness, as though it were a forgotten child finally remembered. The meadows wrap themselves in flocks, and the valleys cloak themselves with grain. Together they lift their voices singing, shouting for joy as though the whole earth has found its long-lost melody. And I too lift my voice among them, for I have walked through seasons of drought, wandering through fields that refused to grow, praying for rain that did not come quickly. Yet in every silence, you were there, shaping patience within me, teaching me to wait for the gentle rhythm of your promises. When my heart felt like cracked ground, you softened it with mercy. When I could not find my way, you surrounded me with a quiet assurance that your footsteps were already ahead, preparing the soil of my future long before I arrived. Oh God of the rising dawn, you are the hope that outlives the longest night. You are the stillness that calms the restless storms within me. You are the strength that steadies the trembling borders of my mind. You are the rain that falls on barren places, the presence that turns scarcity into abundance. As the valleys shout for joy and the hills echo with life, let my soul join their chorus. Let my voice rise like grain in the wind, dancing in the fields you have restored. Let every memory of sorrow become a seed that grows into praise. Bless the year that lies before me, O Lord, crown it with the fullness of your goodness. Let the paths of my days drip with purpose, with mercy, with quiet wonders that remind me I am never forgotten. As the earth yields its harvest beneath your care, may my heart also yield its harvest of gratitude. Let me stand beneath the vastness of your sky, knowing that every breath, every moment, every hope is held in your faithful hands. And may my life, like the valleys wrapped in grain, become an offering of joy to the one,
say to God, how awesome are you,
who never ceases to give.
what is broken back into strength again. Before you, even the proud must bow, and the restless plans of the nations quiet themselves like waves calming beneath the moon. All the earth worships you, singing the songs that rise from the deepest places of longing and hope. Come and see what God has done, the wonders that stretch across the story of the world like threads of gold woven into dark cloth. He turned the sea into dry land, the fearful crossed on steady feet where water once roared. In that place they learned that deliverance presence is not a distant word, but a hand that reaches into impossible spaces and leads us through. He rules forever by His power, His eyes watching the nations, seeing every rise and fall, every trembling moment of every soul. Let not the rebellious lift themselves high, for nothing escapes His sight, and nothing stands against His purposes. Bless our God, you peoples. Let the sound of His praise be heard, like a river flowing strong through a silent canyon. He holds our lives in His hands, keeping our feet from slipping, even when the path grows narrow or the stones beneath us shift. For you, oh God, tested us, you refined us as silver is refined in fire, burning away the pieces that could not endure. You brought us into a net, you allowed heavy burdens to press harder than we expected. You led men right over our heads. We passed through fire and through water, through moments where the heat of trial choked the air in our lungs, through depths that threatened to swallow our breath. Yet through it all, you brought us out into a place of abundance, a place where the soul can stretch, breathe, and remember that storms do not have the final word. I will enter your house with burnt offerings. I will fulfill the vows my lips spoke when trouble wrapped itself around me. My voice rose to you like a flare in the dark, and you heard me. You steadied my trembling heart, lifting it with a strength I could not summon on my own. I will bring offerings of gratitude, the surrender of a life that knows it has been carried, rescued, reshaped. Come and hear all who fear God, and I will tell you what He has done for my soul. I cried out to Him with my mouth, praise was on my tongue, even before the answer came. Because somewhere deep within, I knew He would not abandon me. If I had cherished sin in my heart, the Lord would not have listened. But He has heard me, He has listened to the voice of my prayer. Blessed be God who has not turned away my prayer, nor withdrawn His steadfast love from me. And so I speak now of the quiet deliverances, the unseen rescues that rarely make it into stories, the nights when despair pressed close like a storm, and yet without thunder or flash you lifted me. The days when I walked through fire disguised as daily burdens, when everything felt too heavy to hold, yet somehow I did not break. The afternoons where I faced waters of uncertainty rising fast, and you made a way through them, carving paths when none existed. You were present in every step, even when my eyes could not find you. Your refining was not cruelty but compassion, a careful shaping of a soul too tangled with fear, doubt, and old wounds. You held me in the flame only long enough for the impurities to melt away, never long enough to destroy me. And when the fire faded, you guided me gently to a spacious place, a land wide enough for hope to breathe again. You expanded the borders of my heart, teaching me that abundance is not merely provision, but presence, not merely survival, but restoration. Now let all the earth hear, God is faithful, He is near to the broken, present in the trial, mighty in the storm, gentle in the silence. Let every breath I take be a testament to the one who calls me out of darkness and into light, who turns captivity into freedom, who transforms despair into testimony. Let my voice join the rivers, the winds, the fields, and the mountains in declaring His glory. For He has heard my prayer, He has held my soul, and He has surrounded me with love that does not fade. Blessed be the God of deliverance, forever and ever.